Hello, my friend. Welcome back to English Unleashed. I'm Tom. Have you ever had a problem understanding native speakers when they speak quickly? It happens to me all the time, and I'm a native speaker. It's hard to understand people when they speak fast. But today, if you watch this video until the end, I will teach you a trick. You will be able to understand everyone much better. Let's begin. Now let's listen to a dialogue. Can you hear the pronunciation? Can you understand what they are saying? Probably not. I'll write their words on the screen so you can read along. Listen again. Okay, so why did it happen? Why couldn't you understand what they were saying? Of course, they were speaking too quickly, but there is one more important reason. When people speak quickly, they don't pronounce every word. They use contractions. What are contractions? Very simply, a contraction is a shortened version of two words. Look at this sentence. Don't speak too quickly. It's a contraction of do not. Do not becomes don't. I won't go to the store. I will not. I won't. It's very common. People use contractions all the time when they speak quickly. That's what makes it difficult for learners to understand. But today, I will teach you the most common contractions in English. Then I will play the dialogue again and you will see how easy it is to understand. Let's begin. Okay, so let's look at the first one. Are not, isn't, aren't, isn't, aren't. So, are not, isn't, aren't. So, isn't is a contraction of is not. Aren't is a contraction of are not. Look at the sentence. The tree is very tall. Now make it negative. The tree is not very tall. Now use the contraction. The tree isn't very tall. So isn't is for singular subject and aren't is for plural? For example, the trees are beautiful. The trees aren't beautiful. She is smart. She isn't smart. They are funny. They aren't funny. You got it. Now let's move on to the next one. Has not, hasn't. It's a contraction of has not. Look at this sentence. I have a new car. Negative form, I have not, and the contraction hasn't. I haven't seen her for a long time. So, if you have a singular subject, use hasn't. If you have a plural subject, use haven't. For example, she has many friends. She hasn't called me. They have a lot of money. They haven't helped me yet. Remember, hasn't is singular and haven't is plural. Now let's look at the next one. Is not, isn't. It's a contraction of is not. I am very happy. Negative form, I am not, and the contraction I'm not. He isn't rich. That is incorrect. So it's only for the verb to be. Look at this sentence. She is beautiful. The opposite is she isn't beautiful. And you can also say she's not beautiful. They are hardworking. They aren't hardworking. I hope you got it. Now let's look at the next one. I have, I've. It's a contraction of I have. We use it when we talk about our possessions or experiences. I have a question. I've got a question. They're contractions. I've lived in Turkey for 5 years. I've seen that movie twice. I've been to Paris before. So when you talk about yourself and your possessions or experiences, use I've. Now let's look at the next one. She has, she's. It's a contraction of she has. And we also use it for other verbs. She has a bike. She's got a bike. She has many friends. She's got many friends. She has traveled to Europe. She's traveled to Europe. They're contractions. They are the same. So, just like I've, we use she's to talk about possessions and experiences. Now let's look at the next one. There is, there's. It's a contraction of there is. We use it to talk about something that exists or is available. There is a problem. There's a problem. There is a bookstore near my house. There's a bookstore near my house. So when you want to say something exists, you can say there is or there's. Now let's look at the next one. They are, there. It's a contraction of they are. They are a good team. They're a good team. They are very helpful. They're very helpful. There is a restaurant downtown. There's a restaurant downtown, so there is a contraction of they are. There is not like there is there, or there's there. There is they are. Now let's look at the next one. We have we've. We've. It's a contraction of we have. For example, we have a beautiful garden. We've got a beautiful garden. We've visited Paris many times. They're contractions. We have is we've. We use it to talk about our possessions. Now let's look at the next one. Will not, won't. It's a contraction of will not. Look at this sentence. I will go to the store. Negative. I will not go to the store. Now use the contraction. I won't go to the store. You'll be fine. It's not serious. You won't be late. They won't come tomorrow. So, will not is will not. It's okay. Now let's look at the next one. Would not, wouldn't. It's a contraction of would not. This is a conditional sentence. I would buy that dress. Negative form. I would not buy that dress. Now use the contraction. I wouldn't buy that dress. So, would not is wouldn't. I wouldn't go there if I were you. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Now let's look at the next one. Let's not, or let's not. I know this is confusing. The correct one is let's not. Let's not go out tonight. Let's not watch TV. Let's not eat fast food. Let's not is correct. Now let's look at the next one. Shall not, shan't. This one is archaic. It means shall not. For example, I shall not go. I shan't go. This one is very formal or old-fashioned. Now let's look at the next one. Should not, shouldn't, shouldn't. It's a contraction of should not. You should not go outside alone. You shouldn't go outside alone. They shouldn't drive so fast. So shouldn't is should not. Now let's look at the last one. They would not. They wouldn't. Wouldn't. It's a contraction of they would not. For example, they would not help us. They wouldn't help us. They would not come. They wouldn't come. So they wouldn't is they would not. Okay, now that you know the most common contractions, let's listen to the dialogue again. Can you understand what they are saying? Probably yes. Now let's practice a little. Repeat after me. I haven't seen her for a long time. I've seen that movie twice. There isn't a bookstore near my house. They aren't coming tomorrow. She's got a lot of friends. They're a good team. I won't go there if I were you. I wouldn't buy that dress. It's not serious. It's just a small scratch. Let's not go out tonight. Let's not watch TV. I shan't go. I shouldn't eat that. They wouldn't help us. Well done. So you know the most common contractions in English. Let's review them one more time. Are not, isn't, aren't, has not, hasn't, isn't, I have, I've, she has, she's, there is, there's, they are, there, we have, we've, will not, won't, would not, wouldn't, let's not, shall not, shan't, should not, shouldn't. Great. So you see, when people speak quickly, they don't pronounce every word. They use contractions. Now you know them. When you hear them, you will understand English much better. Okay, and that's it for today. If you liked the video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time on English Unleashed. Bye for now.